Hey, hey, Mud Squad. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's check to make sure the notification went out and sound is working good, and then we'll get into what we're doing today. Hey, Robert. Hey, Sam. I just noticed that StreamYards has gave me the option of a new feature they've coming out with. It's called local recording. So that is pretty cool. Okay, so notification is going out. And the sound is working fine. Notification is going out. So, as y'all know, I finished up my last landscape of the ponds for Diamond Grandma's birthday. So I started another landscape. This one is the castle, the one that said looks like a birthday cake. So, I've already started one square on it the other night. So I'm going to turn this around. And I'm going to switch to the other camera angle. Let's switch camera. Because I don't know if my cameras are laggy today or not, but they have been laggy. Okay, I'm just going to show you the other side of my desk right now. Alrighty. Okay. So, we'll go ahead and we'll spin the wheel. This has got higher numbers because I have another painting that has, for December, that has the same release papers. Okay, so number 27. Okay, now let's just play in the let's find number 27. 22, 25, 28, 21, 26, 27, right in the center. So, how is everyone's day going today? Mine is better than it was yesterday. I had technical issue after technical issue after technical issue yesterday. I worked on Mom's computer and got that fixed for her. That was an easy fix. That was no problem. I got that fixed in no time. But then I went to try to go live. No, neither one of my computers wanted to play nice yesterday with wanting to go live. So, I just need to straighten up these things. There we go. That's the way to go, bunch. I had hard-boiled eggs for lunch. That was so good. Okay, here we go. So I'm using my pen from Axe and Iron today. I have release papers from Crashly, ribbon sticket in my single placer from Crashly. I'm using the pink wax in my multi-placer. I have a multitude of trays that I'm using. Depends on my mood of which tray I use. I need to get some better ones, but alrighty here. So let me get a better angle for you guys. And get this clipped in place. Alright. Okay, see, I need some better light. Right. It's just on the right. Okay, for some reason the lighting is just whack today. Okay, I could take that for technical issues. Yeah. Alright. Oh, get out of here, flies. I don't know where they have come from. It's like it got warm, it got cool, got warm again. Yeah. We're talking about we're supposed to have really low temps tonight. And I got to get up early and go out in the morning, but it's no big deal. But it's going to be cold. Let's see, I think I'll use this one today. I like this one, y'all. Don't get me wrong. I love this tray here. But the drills just have to get stuck in it. I mean, they get stuck in these other ones, but not half as bad as they do in that one. Okay, so all right, let's start off with the letter E. So we need number 9. This one has a lot of pinks and purples, which is so pretty. I actually need to figure out how to get stoppers. Get some stoppers for these trays, because these trays don't. I mean, they don't have stoppers. And see, look, there we go. I already have to use my pretty gift from Haribo. Alrighty. Not even 5 minutes into this live stream, and I've already spilt drills. Oh, you have to be kidding me already. Oh my gosh. Leave it to me, y'all. Leave it to me. Now even 2 minutes into starting and I've already spilled them. You know what? I better use this one today. Yeah, it might be wise for me to use the big one. See, they're even getting stuck in this one. So, I think what it is, these trays are not. I need to switch to the green one. Yeah. These trays are just not made right. They should not. The drills should not get stuck. Alright, so we'll just use a trusty green one today. See, they move like they're supposed to in this one. I don't. Okay. I just don't understand that. And they move like they're supposed to in this tray, but they don't in the other trays. Okay. It's fine. I believe I may have some PR packages coming. Not 100% sure. I was in talks with some people on Etsy about doing some promotion work for them. Okay, hold on, y'all. I need to make sure I get this focus. There we go. Okay, that should be better. There we go. As you can see, we're working in this area, which this is part of, like I say, yeah, I believe this is a castle. I am not 100% sure. I won't really know until we get doing it. Because at one point I look at the little thumbnail, and to me it looks like a castle, and then again it looks like a birthday cake. So I'm like not 100% sure. Oh, so let's see. What have I done that seen that was interesting this week? Well, I do tonight. I seen on the news. It was on, I believe it was on Inside Edition. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the lighting. It's not, normally my lighting is better than this. I don't know what's going on, y'all. But last night I seen on the news, and it's supposedly a new beauty trend going around. When you go to bed at night, you tape your mouth shut. You know, you put this thing over your, you know. I'm like, first off, sometimes I'm a mouth breather when I sleep. Sometimes I breathe through my nose. So, you know, it all depends. Second off, your body automatically will make you breathe out your mouth It makes you take a deep breath or release a breath to release carbon dioxide out of your body. So if you tape your mouth shut, how are you supposed to release that? You know, I'm like, okay. That is a beauty trend I will never try. That I was like, that could be freaking dangerous. Oh, cool, Sam. Yeah, I figured I needed something to work on in between now and December. Because I have the other ones kitted up for December events. So I just randomly picked one out of the book, and this one was the next one in line behind the ones I have waiting for my December events. So I just picked this one. And I've been curious about this one anyway, about what it's going to come out to look like. Because, I mean, this one has a lot of pinks and purples. So, this one kind of looks like Pepto-Bismol and some kind of grape medicine had a baby. I hope to have the patience someday to do a huge one like that, though, Sam. Right now, no, my ADD, OCD, ADHD, no. I think, like I say, the biggest I could probably work would be, I'd say maybe a 50 by 60 at the most. Just because my attention span couldn't take no more than that. That's something I need to work on, you know, being able to do huge projects like that. Oh, I swear I hate my sinuses right now. All right. We're going to aggravate you today. Oh. Actually, yeah, no, guys. Let me switch back. Let me switch this back to the other view because this camera is getting on my nerves. This one's getting on my nerves. I need to, I don't know what's wrong with that one right now. So we'll just switch back to the overhead. There we go. Okay, that's better for me, I guess. It'll work. But yeah, I don't know. For some reason, sometimes that camera wants to work like it's supposed to, and sometimes it doesn't. Let's see. We'll just turn that off. That's better. I don't need that one on right now. So I really don't have much to talk about, y'all. I mean, feel free to ask anything you want to know. But yeah, I really don't have much to, because I really haven't done much over the weekend or over the past couple of days. It was only because I was having tech issues. But other than that, everything's been okay. Some of this may just be a quiet Wip&Chat with the music in the background. Until I can think of something else to talk about, y'all. But I hate when my mind is like that, when I don't have, I can't think of anything to talk about. I know that I'm still 700 some hours away from my 4K, but that's slowly dwindling. But I'm also at the point, though, if I don't get it, I mean, I could use the money, but, if I don't get it, that means it's just not my time to have it yet, for whatever reason, because they say things happen for a reason. And it's hard to believe that, get out of here, woodbug. It's hard to believe that it is only a week until Thanksgiving. I'm like so ready. Thanksgiving is like one of my favorite holidays. And that's because there's certain foods that you want to get made during the holidays. So those will be. Me and Mom are going tomorrow to finish getting a few odds and ends for Thanksgiving dinner. Other than that, we have everything we need. It's just a few of the side dishes that we need to get. And I know Christmas is still a ways away, but we'll probably also pick up some of the ingredients we're going to need for Christmas as well. We always shop in advance. It's easier that way. I said this one is going to be a hard, kind of take a while to do a section because the purples, some of them are almost alike. I mean, the drill field's clear, don't get me wrong. You just got to be sure you're not putting it on the wrong color, which I'm known to do. I have done that with with 3 different paintings. I did that. And totally had to take them off and put them where they were supposed to go. Yeah, I'm trying not to do that again. If I can help it. All right. What I can tell, that's all these. Hey, Crafting with thee. How are you? I'm actually shocked I'm up and functioning, y'all, because I swear I have been tired the past few days and don't know why. That's not like me. Normally, once I'm up, I'm up. But past couple of days, I've not. It's just hard to function. That's good. Yeah, like I said, I don't know, my energy level's just been. You know what? Okay. I need to stop. I can see that the music. I don't know why it does this. It will mute. Okay, there we go. I don't understand it. Sometimes the music will play fine, and then sometimes it doesn't. All right, there we go. I don't know what's going on, y'all. And I know it's not my internet, so it's gotta be on StreamYard. It's gotta be with that because my internet's working beautifully. So, right, yeah. Yeah, normally I have my window open, but today I don't because it's freaking cold. We went from being in the 40s and 50s to the 30s at night. And it's still chilly right now. Alexa, what's the weather?
Currently, in Crisfield it's 45 degrees Fahrenheit with clear skies and sun. Today, you can expect intermittent clouds, with a high of 49 degrees and a low of 34 degrees.
At least it's going to stay above freezing tonight. It's barely. That is cold for us. It will be alright. We have plenty of heat. We have to, we'll turn the gas heat on, but we don't have to, we won't turn it on yet. So I'm not sure exactly how long I will do this live for. Considering I haven't been live in a couple days due to technical issues, and not feeling good the one day. I just could not function the one day. I could not even figure. I was so not functioning that I forgot how to start StreamYards. I could not remember how to, you know. I'm like, okay. You know, and that's bad. But it's okay. I know these little wood bugs better go somewhere. It's like living in the country is. Don't get me wrong, living in the country, I love it, but I hate the bugs. Not scared of them. I just hate You know, when you're a poor girl in the city, in the country, but, you know, you have to do what you have to do. You have to live with what you have to live with. I guess it could be worse. Okay, somebody is using a skill saw somewhere. I can hear it. Hey, Sparkles, how are you? Who is using a skill saw? And where? That thing is loud. That's good. Yeah, I'm pretty good, other than, you know, still angry over the technical issues I had because I so wanted to go live yesterday. You know, because I wasn't live on, you know, Monday because I wasn't feeling 100%. So I took the time off, and, or was I live Monday? I can't remember. But anyway, um, I was so mad when neither one of my computers wanted to. I don't know. They just wanted to load StreamYard. StreamYard would not load for me. Um, this is 19. Um, so yeah. So there was that issue. Watch. I've already spilled once. Watch me spill again. Of course. Well, that's not bad. I only spilled 4 that time. The other time I spilled half the containers. Oh, yeah. But you know, it is what it is. I mean, we have to live with the trials, tribulations, and technical issues. I hate technical issues. 10. They drive me insane, but so hopefully whatever was going on has fixed itself. And I noticed when I logged in earlier and hit to go live, I now have the new feed. It says beta right now, but StreamYards is now offering a thing called, and I don't think it's on the free plan. Don't 100% quote me on that one, but it's called local recording. So like if you are going live with someone, and their internet is kind of crazy or whatever, it's going to record a copy of the live locally on their device or your device or however you have it set up, um, that you can reference and use later if you want. Or that's what I'm understanding. Um, I know they talked about it in um, StreamYard's town hall the other night. So I don't have a lot of information on it yet, but I enabled mine, and it says I have 2 recordings going on. So we shall see how it works. Which I think it's going to come in handy for me because I have actually been having issues with my computers wanting to sync up with each other on the camera. So I'm always down to try a new feature. So I might as well. I mean, I pay for the $25 plan, so I might as well take advantage of the features. And I think it's also available if you like record a meeting. Like say you use StreamYards, you don't do a lot, you don't go live, you just record, because you can actually use your StreamYards and invite a guest in and do a recorded video without having to go live as well, which I think is pretty cool. I think you can also do it there as well, which may come in handy because I actually use that feature. Other than that, I don't really know what else to say. I really don't have any craft videos coming out anytime soon. I'm mostly focusing now on my diamond painting. I mean, I'd still mess around with the polymer clay and the resin, but I don't want to say I'm not interested in it anymore, but it's just not. I don't have that urge to want to get up in the morning and, hey, I'm going to work with polymer clay, or hey, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that with resin, like I used to. There used to be times I'd work on it till 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. Now it's like, Okay, I feel like maybe working on something, so I'll pull something out. Um, and then again, I don't, I'm really, really into the diamond painting now. But like someone else said, we go through seasons in our life of things we like to do. And right now, this is my season. Could that change eventually? Maybe. Never know. But as for right now, this is my season of life. It's pretty cool. I still want to get my hands on that John Wayne picture I have on my wish list, though. That's the one. That people were talking about having their unicorns. You know, paintings that diamond paintings that they really, really want to get their hands on. My unicorn right now is a John Wayne that I have on my wish list. That is my unicorn, and that's only because I'm a huge, huge John Wayne fan. And the picture that I put on my wish list is several of him. It's several images of him in one, but it's from different movies. And a couple of my favorite movies. He's represented on the picture, um, and yeah, that's my unicorn. Hi, Zoe. I hear you behind me. Hi, Zoe. Meow. Well, yeah, you can do that stream. That's StreamYards is and all, but like I say, now they're offering this. It's called local recording, so it'll record what you'll record what you're. I don't know. I wasn't getting a whole lot of the heads or tails out of it the other night, and I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch StreamYard's town hall from the other night when they were talking about the new feature. Because mine, when I enabled it, it does say beta, so it's still, I guess, still in the testing phase right now. So but yeah, I love StreamYards though. It is so, like I say, it's so easy to use. I mean, it's so beginner friendly too. So if you've never actually um, used a recording app like that, um, StreamYards is actually beginner friendly. I mean, I not even 5 minutes into when I first signed up for StreamYards, I was already exploring features and you know they I was like boom boom boom, and it was nothing. So is my brother-in-law. Works for the city and he's on the tractor. He must have grass to cut somewhere. I need to get a new four placer. Mine's getting a little wonky. I want to get some better tips. I'm looking at a set that I might get in a couple weeks. Um, it's a metal set. Because I've already, yeah, that's what I'm looking at. I just ain't sure which color I want yet. I might get that rainbow, the rainbow looking ones. Um, because I've already actually broke one of these tips. Oh, don't ask. I actually broke one of these tips, the single placer tips here. Yeah, I totally snapped it off right here. Um, yeah, that's when I learned I don't have to be so heavy-handed. uh, I sat here and I laughed at myself when I did it too. So it was freaking hilarious. Yeah, I know. I've seen the gold, silver, rose gold, and I've seen the rainbow look. I think I might go for the rainbow look. Just because I think they'll go good with this pin. The rainbow colored ones would go good with this pin. Being the purples and the greens and the the black. I think the purplish and rainbowish colors of the rainbow ones would go good with this. I just gotta wait and see. I have a few other things I have to put on my Amazon list that day anyway. A couple things for mom and a couple things for me and her together. We need to get some new, some more Vaxial bags for our Vaxialer. Because when we like to buy, even though it's just me and her, we'll buy some things in bulk and break them down and put them away like that in the freezer and stuff. Yeah, I've only did the one. Um, and I've I've been playing gentle giant with it since then. I mean, I have a ton of tips. It's no big deal. So if I break another one, I'm okay. I just don't have another place. I have a couple extras of my other multi placers, but I only have the one four placer, and it's just I don't know what's wrong with it. It just Sometimes it acts weird. But as for the single placer, yeah, I have enough of those to sink a battleship. I have like I have, let's see, the single placer there. Let's see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 single placers there. And then here, uh, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. I have 32 single placers. Well, had 33, counting the one I broke. So, let's see. Let's put you on a single placer. Um, so, well, see, that's the thing. It's not hard for me to learn things like that. Um, I've always been that way. Um, it don't take me hardly any time to teach myself how to do something and learn to get the learning curve down. Which I know, yeah, there's going to be a learning curve. Why are you? Okay, I don't know where that one came from. Um, I'll fix that. Ah! But yeah, so it doesn't take me long to figure out a learning curve. Yeah, yeah. That's the thing. Everybody's like, oh, well, this works, this works, this works. Just because it works for one doesn't mean somebody else is going to be able to. Now watch. Okay, I didn't do it. That's how I broke the last one. Just because it works for me doesn't mean it's going to work for you guys. Just because it works for one of you doesn't mean it's going to work for the rest of us. We can try, and if it doesn't work, we can put our own spin on it and figure out how to make it work, or something like that. But um, I hate when somebody tries to tell someone, "Oh, this is the only way it'll work." You're doing it wrong. You got to do it this way. There are more than one way to do something. There's usually more than one way to correctly do something, or there is a more than one way you can make it work for yourself. um, because I have took concepts and someone told me, "Oh, it only worked. You can't do it that way. It's not going to work," and I proved them wrong. You know, and my way wound up working out better than their way. You know, but it's just it gets me. People will try to tell you, you know, oh, you got to do this, you got to do that, you can't do it this way, you know, that's wrong, that's wrong, that's wrong. How do we know what is the right way, what isn't the right way? Because you know, not everything works for everybody. You know, um, especially okay. So I'm right-handed. Okay, so things that I do with my right hand that work for perfectly for me doesn't mean that I could try to use my left hand to do it. Yep, you are so right there, Sam. Hey, sis. Um, oh, that's cool, sissy. You were so right there. There is more than one way to skin a cat. Oh, I used to say that though. We had a cat. He would take off running. I miss that cat. Um, but yeah. So, like, someone tried to tell me one time they were left-handed. Okay, and what they were trying to teach me. Okay, they were trying to teach me the left-handed way to do it. I couldn't do it left hand. You know, they're like, oh, you can't use your right hand. It's got to be left. It's got to be this. Got blah blah blah. Like, first off, I'm right-handed. You're left-handed. Okay, things I do with that. This is how I do it. My dominant hand is my right hand. Your dominant hand is your left hand. You know, so just because you can do it doesn't mean that I can do it. It was something about that we were in gym class. It was in high school, and yeah, it was like the gym teacher, and the gym teacher was the same way. She's like, "Okay, you're a left-hander. This is a right-hander. You know, that's why they make sporting equipment for left hands and right hands. You know, that kid just wanted to freaking keep arguing with everybody that it doesn't matter if you're right-handed or left-handed. Everybody's supposed to be able to do this with whatever hand. Blah 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 blah. I'm like, first off, if you're a left-handed person, you're not going to wear a right-handed glove. You know, for baseball or whatever, softball, whatever we were playing. You know, and you're not going to stand the same way the plate. You know, to hit the ball. But I'm like, dude, really? Needless to say, that kid wound up, I don't know, they wound up leaving school after a certain point. Anyway, they dropped out of school. They were, hmm, last I knew, they were in and out of trouble anyway. I'm not sure. I know my mom is right-handed. I don't know what my dad was. I know my sister is right-handed. My nieces are. My nephew is left-handed, but then again, I think he might be ambidextrous. He may be able to use both. There are some people that are what they call ambidextrous, which they can do both, use both their left and their right. Um, I know my mom, I think it's my one aunt, is ambidextrous. I think Aunt Di is. I know Uncle War was too. I think. Yeah, yeah. I can do a few things with my left. but not a lot. There are some things I can do, but dominantly I'm right-handed. I used to tick my ex off too because he he was left-handed and he thought that, you know, it didn't matter, you know, that, oh, you can use your left, you know. He'd hand me stuff on my left hand side knowing that I couldn't grab like that. Hmm. Especially if we were like we'd go fishing or whatever, he'd always hand me the net. You know, when we go crabbing or fishing, he'd always hand it to me on my left side, knowing that I couldn't grab it with my left hand and do what I needed to do. And he'd always make me lose whatever I had on my line because of it. But I also think that was because he didn't freaking know how to fish and shit, and he got mad because he got showed up by a girl. You know, I could fish circles around him. I knew 3-year-olds that could fish circles around him. That was so sad. That was the sad part. It was sad when I knew a 3-year-old that knew how to bait their own hook, and he couldn't. He was well, at the time he was 30 something because I was just about 40. Yeah, I was just about 40. He was just like 30, going on 38, 39. Because it was only like a year, 2 or 3 years between us. And his 3-year-old little cousin could freaking bait a hook, and he couldn't. I'm like, that is so sad. I'm like, I know city people that, you know, they were born and raised in the city, but yet they still know how to, you know, fish and you know, bait a hook or, you know, whatever. And it's like, dude, I even had to show him how to string his line on his fishing rod and put on his hook and all that stuff. And I'm like, really? You know, you don't know how to do this stuff. I'm like, I've known how to do this since I was probably 4 or 5. You know, I mean, I would guesstimate. I don't really exactly remember when I learned how to um, properly bait and hook, you know, all that stuff on my line. But like, dude, I mean, you know, you can't. It was embarrassing, actually, kind of. I mean, it to be somewhere in public. I mean, you're at this busy fishing pier, and you're able to take time out of your, um, your recreational fishing time to teach someone else. Okay, it's different to teach them the proper way to dip a net, when you're crabbing, to avoid the crabs on the line, seeing your shadow and stuff like that. That's totally different, because not everybody knows how to actually, you know, do that. But to have to take and, I mean, step by step, stand there and teach you how to set up a fishing pole, how to bait it, hook it, everything, and even how to take the hook out of a fish. And then, you want to go fishing, and then you're afraid to touch the fish. I'm like, really? I'm like, really? You're afraid to touch the fish. And then you want to tell me I should be wearing gloves and not touching a fish, the fish like that, because it's it's going to make you sick, or you're going to get some kind of some kind of bacteria or whatever. I don't know what the hell he was even saying, but let's just say that relationship didn't last long. I mean, I'm like, no, because there was other stuff too that it's like, didn't your parents ever teach you anything? Um, like, I, yeah, I don't have the time to, date someone and also have to teach them everything. Um, it doesn't leave time for anything else. I mean, I was having to teach. Okay, I understand. I had one ex, not too long ago. He didn't know how to shuck an oyster. Okay, most of the time he just either put them on the grill or he steamed them, and they pop open. But that was different. I didn't mind teaching him that. But the other dude, yeah, that was like every day I was have to teach him how to do something that he should have already known how to do. I'm like, dude, really? Hmm. Like, you must have had a sheltered childhood, if you don't know how to do any of this stuff. How did I miss the little breath? Like, I'm glad for my childhood. Shoot. I lived when I was growing up. We lived in. I'm saying we lived in the country. When I say we lived in the country, our nearest. Well, I can't say our nearest. My nearest friend was like, um, about 20-minute walk down the street, down the road from my house. Um, our nearest neighbor was like right at the end of our driveway. They actually had a, small store at the end of our driveway, country store. But um, so yeah, if I wanted to go see one of my friends, I either had to ride my bike, I'd rollerblade, or I had to walk. And sometimes it was a distance, especially if I wanted to go. One of my other friends, she was like good ways away from my house. Um, but so growing up out in the country, I mean, you had nothing else to do but go outside and play. You had to figure out, well, it's just me and my sister, so I didn't, I had a sibling, but still, you had to figure things out, you know, but thank God for the pond. So, um, we fish, all that stuff. So I learned at a young age of, you know, how to, live off the wilderness, pretty much. It's like I say, if, I got stranded somewhere, I could live off the land. I could live, I could build myself a shelter. I could, do everything I need to do, to survive. It gets me these people that, they're like, all right, number 6. I gotta figure out which one the little bee was. Um, it gets me to people that are like, oh my God, if I get stranded, I'm gonna die, blah 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 blah. I'm like, not hard to find some deadfall wood and make yourself a shelter. You know, um, it's not hard to find, rocks that will spark and help you start a fire if you don't have it, and a match or a lighter. When you get stranded, but I'm like, if you break down and you got your vehicle, well, there's your shelter there, but you don't have to build a shelter. But like, dude, it's not rocket science. And besides, when something like that happens, your flight or fight instinct kicks in. So, but being raised up in a home with firefighters and all that, EMTs, friends and family that are EMTs, paramedics, all that, survival, is taught to us at an early age. So, all that is easy to learn. Well, at least in my head, it was. But you got those people out there that never camped a day in their life. You know, now I will admit, I am not primitive camping ever again. There are reasons behind that situation, though. At least I'll never primitive camp in that campground ever again. I may give it a try somewhere else, but yeah, uh, not there. Uh, but that's neither here nor there. That situation. That was kind of funny though. What happened, but in a way, uh, it is what it is. But mm, that's a memory I will not forget. It was a fun memory though, but it just yeah. Nope. Next time I want to be, you know, somewhere where I have an electric hookup. I don't mind camping in the tent. That's no big. That's not the problem. Problem was I want to be under some trees somewhere that gives me a little bit more shelter from the thunderstorms than what we had. That was one freaky night. That was funny though. It was a good trip though that year. We actually had fun. I will admit that. Oh damn! I didn't realize it was after 3:30 in the afternoon. It doesn't seem like it's that late in the day here. I don't know. And then all of a sudden it'd be like that the sun will start going down, and then poof! It's like it's so pitch black dark you think it's midnight. I think I'm just gonna sit here, work on this, and if I think of anything to say, I'll say it, y'all. But if I get quiet, forgive me. Um, I don't know. I'm one I zen out when I'm doing this. I like the other day when I did the one square, I like zenned out so much. I didn't even know my mom was talking to me. I was like that into it. Uh, so eat. K. Eat. Oh my god, this purple's so pretty. How did this stray one get in here? Oh my god, this purple is so freaking pretty. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but that is so freaking gorgeous. Alexa, what's the weather?
Right now in Crisfield, it's 45 degrees Fahrenheit, clear skies and sun. This forte has intermittent clouds, with a high of 49 degrees and a low of 34 degrees.
Yay, it's supposed to get to 34 tonight. So that means it's going to be chilly when we leave in the morning because the sun won't be up yet. But me and mom like to get to the grocery store right when they open. So we can get there's some good sales in the sales paper for our local grocery store. So we want to get there right as they open. So she can get to a couple items um, that are on sale that we know will probably go fast. So, and our local grocery store opens at 7 a.m. So that means we'll probably be here about 6 o'clock. Well, about 6, yeah. That'll give us time to get down there in time. So, oh, it's one of those things. So let me. But it'd be okay. Oh, I didn't know they came out with a new Call of Duty stuff, sis. I haven't really been. I need to hook my Wii back up and play. I mean, I haven't even played that thing in a long time. But I have a Call of Duty for my Wii, but I never really played it much. My nephew did when he was little. It's not. He doesn't play video games like that much anymore. I actually made one. I think I might hook it back up and either play my Marios or my Zeldas. I swear this is supposed to be green, but this is almost freaking black. So yeah, I hear you jumping around back there. Yeah, I think I might do that later. I might actually hook that up and play some of my either Zelda or my Wii. I mean, my Zelda or my Mario's. Um, really, there's a lot of my games I kind of really want to start over. I think. How did I miss a Y? I'll notice that. I'll be. Um, but that's what I like about being able to do just little sections at a time, because then if you miss a section and miss one, it's easier to catch than if you had done a whole, you know, you were doing a whole huge section. No, I was gonna say they're not, are they, Mama? I'm just making porky chops in the Instapot, and I'm gonna have pressure probably um, put mine in the toaster oven after that with some barbecue sauce, just to tack up the barbecue sauce a little bit. Well, I sprinkled it with some of that maple. Oh, the stuff you used last on the tenderloin last night. Yeah, but that won't be till after they're done. And cornbread. Give me some cornbread. Just some butter on it would be dinner for me. um, I've been known to eat a whole box of that cornbread. But she each. Um, you know, type of meals you want something, because and they're warmer temps again.
That's probably why it won't work.
Okay, y'all. I don't know what just happened, but like StreamYard kicked me.
Go. Yeah,
I don't know what happened. I was like there, and then poof, I look up, and I'm like, okay, wait a minute. What happened? I don't even know. I was probably carrying on a conversation the whole time, looking down at the painting, and not realizing it had kicked me out. I probably carried on a whole conversation with myself. No, and I don't know how long. I don't know how long I might have not been on camera, guys. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Oh my god, I can't believe I did that. Wow. I just was looking down, talking, and placing drills. And when I did look up, I noticed, it said something had something wrong. It went wrong. So, so that was my Chromebook. My Chromebook did something that kicked me out of StreamYards because it didn't kick me out of the desk cam. It just kicked me out of the my main cam. So. Oh wow, that was funny. Problem is, I just don't know how long I was carrying on a conversation with myself before I realized it. Oh wow. No, I don't feel like a fool, mother. It's just funny. It's just the technical side of things. They could show you, how quick you can have a tech issue. You know. But anyway, so y'all, I am so sorry about that though. To those who came back, thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, okay, I need 15 and 16. 15 is, some of these colors are just like so freaking pretty. Now, why did that come up there? I'm just having tech issues everywhere. Because now the desktop had something weird pop up. Yeah, okay. Does anybody know if it's a full moon or not? And is the moon in retrograde or something? Because I'm telling you, there's some crazy shit going on. I mean, there's some crazy tech shit going on. It's not like weird crazy shit, but it's just crazy shit with the tech stuff. But I do know that StreamYards has been, like I say, they've been rolling out that new feature of the local recording, which I'm testing it out. Now, you don't always have to use it. You can cut it on and off, I believe. But I figure, they're going to offer me the beta testing of it. I'm going to beta test it. You know, so they're going to offer you something to try it. Doesn't mean you have to use it all the time. I mean, if you find that it works for you, then cool. But If it doesn't work for you, you know, and I hate when I pick one up and it's upside down. You know, but if it doesn't work, then, you know, it might not work for you, you know. But I actually kind of think it's going to come handy for me, though. Especially the way I like to record stuff and everything. So we just finished that section. Okay, I know it fell on the fuzzy fuzz. So let's pick the next section. All right. So we're going to just spin for the next one. And the next victim is victim number 21. Hold on a minute, y'all. I need to clear off some stuff. All right, number 21. 21, 20. Okay, it's 21's right here. It's 21's right below the one we're working on. All right. So 21 is right below where we just were. So go ahead and pull that up. And we'll straighten out the ones around it. I don't know. When I put them down, I don't mind them not being straight. But when I go to do that's the section, I think gotta be straight. Why? Okay. Okay. So let's get into this now. Let's see. We will start with. Oh hell, why not? Let's go with number 20, the F's. Oh, let's go with the F's. Okay, see now, y'all, I'm just kind of crazy. I have those days. Oh, you're going to use the rack instead of the tray? Yeah. You might be able to get more in there with the rack. That's what I was wondering. Mom's using my toaster oven to make some corny bread. My God, I ain't had any cornbread in a while. You know what I want you to do? If you want to get the stuff to do, some of the wet cornbread. I know. And that's a tradition around here, though. Yeah, we make regular cornbread around here, but a lot of
Southern. Wet cornbread is southern.
yeah, I know that. You might be able to get all four of them there.
I don't think so. I don't know yet. Maybe. Yeah, barely. But that one's going to sit up a little. There we go.
You could. I was gonna say you could have maybe lifted it up and put it over the edge of the lip of the ones behind it.
I think it's just still going to make it. Try it one way or the other. Still kind of, whatever.
Hey, it'll work.
It'll do what it'll do.
Yeah, right. But around here, oh my God, we make two different kinds of cornbread. We make the wet version, and we make just regular cornbread, yellow cornbread. But the wet cornbread, oh my God, that'll make you want to slap your grandma. To quote Toby, not Toby Keith, Trace Atkins song, "Honky Tonk Badonky Donk." Um, oh my God, I don't know if anybody else is watching, but if you're watching Monarch on Fox, oh my God, is that show getting better than a soap opera? And then, of course, I'm watching My Masked Singer, and I would have never thought in a million years that the Dragon Bride, or whatever the heck it was being called, I think it was called the Bride, was Chris Jericho. You know, wrestler Chris Jericho. And I've only gotten two of them right so far. I knew one was Jeff Dunham, and the other one was Jerry Springer. It's just easy from, the clues, and come on now. I was a Springer fan, and I am a huge Jeff Dunham fan. So I'm going to know the clues to Jeff Dunham. Come on now. But I would have never in that one. And then I think the other one that got eliminated was the avocado. And if I'm not mistaken, the avocado was Adam. Was it Adam Levine? I can't remember. I don't know. But it's just like, I still think the one that she's pushed on to the end of she'll be in the finale. But I still think it's Queen Latifah, just from the clues, and I don't know, the voice. Just the voice reminds me of Queen Latifah. But I could be wrong. I have been wrong before on this show, believe me. Because I totally had the one who got eliminated last night, the bride. I totally had that as a singer or an NBA player. And I don't know why, but I just did. I would have never went Chris Jericho with that one. The clues didn't even give me like Chris Jericho or wrestler vibes. So, and of course, I spill. This is the best gift I've ever gotten, y'all. If you know, you know with me. Yeah, Mom, which cat are you talking about? Mom's calling cats that we ain't had in years. But in her defense, he does look like a cat we had named Buttercup. So, or Buttercup. I can't remember. His name had butter in it. I do remember that. Mom, they get it honest from him. You know, he can be the same way. You know, but he can be a little you know. I mean, their cats are they're crazy. Get out onto the other tray. I'll leave the other tray. Yeah, we ain't had barbecue pork chops. Yeah. But I want to put it on the foil. I'm just going to flip this foil. Oh, no, I'm not either. No, Mom, that's the foil. You've burnt biscuits on several times. I didn't do that, though. Whatever was on there. Oh, it's probably where juices went underneath and we just hadn't cleaned it yet. That's a problem with a toaster oven tray. But, yeah, a lot of times we'll do something. We'll do it in the cook the meat in the Instapot, and then we'll put it in the oven with the barbecue sauce or whatever on it. Gosh, the Instapots are the best thing in the world, y'all. I say if you can get one, get one. They are a game changer, believe me. Especially for people who like chilies and soups. You can really cut your time of cooking time down big time with a Instapot. It used to, if I was to done my chili on the stove or in the electric frying pan, because we have an electric frying pan too, it would have took me hours to do it. With an Instapot, I can make my chili in 40 minutes. Mom can make a pot of soup in half an hour at the most, depending on how long she wants to cook. Let whatever she's cooking cook, and because you can do it, you can cook it with under pressure, or you can just saute, boil in it. Saying a pressure cooker. It's basically just a new version of a pressure cooker, but it's a safer version of a pressure cooker too. You can when it's done under pressure, you can either let it release the pressure on its own, or you can actually release it. If you want it to release quicker. But yeah, it's a safer way than the pressure cookers. They used to have to make sure that lid was on there, a certain way, and you had to put the pressure valve thingy on it, and yeah. This one is like you push a couple buttons, and you can walk away, and and then it's got a 2-hour warming feature on it, so you can set it to cook and go do what you got to do, and you come back later, for 2 hours. You can let it sit for 2 hours, and it stay warm. And even after cutting it off, after it's done, it still stays warm in that pot for a good while. And it really holds heat good. But it just makes food so tender. It makes meat that normally would be tough Like cube steak or hamburger steak, whatever you call it in your area. We call it, depends on the way it is. We call it one or either or. And if you fry that, it can get tough. With the Instapot, cook it for whatever. I forget what mom puts it on when she puts it in there. It comes out to the point you can cut it with a plastic fork. Oh my god, I hate when my nose wants to get running. But that's just my allergies, yo. Okay, so she made it up there, okay. Oh, my nephew graduates tomorrow from boot camp. Just making sure I got all the F's. Oh, I missed one. But yeah, so it's hot. Oh my god. It's like, thebomb.com. But let's do A's. A's are 16. But yeah, so we love Instapot. 9/10 of what we cook is cooked in the Instapot. Yeah, we do use our toaster oven and the electric frying pan, but that's only because our stove is messed up. So, but Mom, we said we weren't 100% sure with Sparkle. But let me move my camera. There we go. That's a little bit better. But yeah, so I am looking at a few things that I might get a week. I know I need to put Mom's cabochons in the Amazon cart so we can get those for her. Alright, so 15 is the at sign. I think I only have one of those in this section. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go out and turn it on outside, and then it shouldn't be hard to do. Um,
make a thing like you usually do, you know.
Oh yeah, you just gotta make your little.
Like that, taking that out and put the greens in.
Hopefully tomorrow when we go to the store, they got some of the ham flavoring because we need some more of that, don't we? Do we need more of the ham flavoring?
Probably, honey. I'm gonna write a list.
Oh no, I was saying that. Make sure we look at that tomorrow. Hopefully they have that one. Now we're gonna have, when you get paid again, we're gonna have to make our order off of the website, which really wouldn't be working all that anyway. Shoot, that's a Christmas present in itself to us.
Yeah. Whatever. What? That's what seasoning? How do you figure that as Christmas present?
Mom, I'm just being smart. I was being a smart ass. I was being a smart ass. You didn't fucking catch on to that. I only need one thing. And I only need 37 cents to cover it. I have the other, I have everything else to cover it. I just need 37 cents. Oh, she's a freaking show. Only been like 2 hours. Seems like I've been live longer than 2 hours. But anywho, how did this thing?
usually take that long, you know. Cooking. I know one or two of them ain't gonna be that thick, you know.
That happens. You never know how much
Well,
batter.
because it was only the 1 pack of the batter.
Yeah, and you don't know how much it's going to make up to because every brand is
And I
different.
never thought about putting a little more maybe in the other two, because I didn't want it to get up too high and then burn.
The thing is, you never know.
Yeah.
Each brand is different because I know that one brand we get, sheesh, it makes a shitload. One box makes a shitload. What is that? Martha White
I
or
can't think, honey.
it was Martha White or something like that.
Get some more of it though, because I love cornbread.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, they're done. Pretty much done.
Oh yeah, you don't want to go too long with them. No.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that might work. Jobs.
And then taking, I don't mean to be getting tangled in your coat, but time I put the greens in there and they warm up.
Oh yeah.
You know, that ain't gonna take long.
No. Not with the.
I'm only gonna do the top and not on the bottom.
I thought you were going to do the inside and the outside. Anyway. You know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and end the live here for now. And I'm going to finish working on this more off cam. I will post pictures on the Facebook group later of, you know, the work I've done. And as of right now, I will be live tomorrow, but it will not be till late, probably 3:30. It all depends on what time we get out of the store tomorrow and get home and get straight. Is what time I go live. So I may go live earlier tomorrow. I may not, but as of right now, my live for tomorrow is set at 3. Is set at 3.